So, you're in the Philippines, you're afraid to drive? Don't be. There are little tricks. So, I'm going to tell you about that coming up. Okay, so I've recorded a few little clips, video clips of driving in the Philippines. It's not easy, but it can be done. And it can be done relatively safety, despite my little oopsie here a few weeks ago. But that was my inattention. But as long as you're paying attention, you can do it. Now, these clips that I'm going to show you, unfortunately, my phone holder in the car, it's vertical. I can't get it horizontal to get a good picture. And because it's mounted at my dash, the phone sees my windshield and it focuses on that, and it doesn't focus beyond that. So bear with me on this, and I'll show you my phone holder. It's a cheap Lazada phone holder, but it works. This first clip was Metro Manila, and yeah, we were leaving out of Cainta. We were heading north towards Marcos Highway, and there was an accident. There are a high proportion of jeepneys in Metro Manila. You learn to live with it. They just cut wherever the heck they want to, and when you're trying to pull out into the highway, you just look for an opening and you go for it. Sometimes the jeepneys just decide, hey, I've got somebody I've got to pick up over here on the side of the street, or somebody needs to get off, and they just don't even look for traffic. They just go wherever they want to go. So always beware of the jeepneys in Metro Manila. There's a lot of them. And not to mention there's trikes and scooters. And like I've mentioned before, there's about a 10-to-1, maybe 12-to-1 ratio of scooters to cars. And jeepneys are very abundant. So I'll show you this little clip. And I have to get onto Marcos Highway, and since you can't go through the intersection, there's no stoplights anywhere in this part of Manila. You just got to kind of merge out, and then you got to try and get over 4 lanes. Try to get into the U-turn lane, and they have a dedicated U-turns on Marcos Highway. And you just learn to live with it. After a little while, you just you learn where they are and where you can be. Okay, let's see how this works out. It's a free-for-all. Oh, we have an accident. Okay, somebody hit a jeepney. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, gotta get around this. That's a big surprise. Jeepney involved here. Okay, oop, let's not hit the scooter. I used to hear about game of inches. This is a game of millimeters.
In 300 meters, make a U-turn.
Now we gotta make a U-turn right. There's a bus. Come on, dude. Get over 2 lanes. I think it keeps going out of focus. Okay. Dedicated U-turn lanes.
Continue on R6 for 4 kilometers.
Wider angle lens. I'm just gonna come over here. Then we hit the scooter. I think Get out whenever you can. Squeeze wherever you can. Crosswalks are your friends. That stops the traffic. Got like 8 kilometers to go here on this road. Since we moved to Pampanga about 6 weeks ago now, it's a little different driving style. We're in between San Fernando and Angeles City, Angeles for the other people. And the driving style is a little different. In Angeles City, you've got on MacArthur Highway, you've got a lot of traffic circles. You learn to deal with them, just flow with it and watch for traffic that's cutting through and, coming from both ways. It's just the same as anywhere else. If you need to get a U-turn, just go up to the traffic circle, get the inside lane, and just follow it around, and you make your U-turn. It's very easy. It's a lot easier in most cases than trying to cut across 4 lanes of traffic and get everybody to stop and things. So I'll make a right turn a lot easier than I will a left turn. But we've got, when we leave our house and we're headed down to Metro Manila, we have to go on Baliti Road off of MacArthur Highway through the barangay of Baliti, and that takes us out to Panipuan in Mexico and its province. So I'll show you some of that. And again, I apologize for the focus. I can't do anything about it. My phone wants to focus on the windshield, and I can't hold the phone in my hand and drive at the same time, not if I want to do it safely. So ask you to bear with me. MacArthur Highway. Let's see. Little bit of traffic on a Saturday. Still not nearly as bad as normal. Now we're on Baliti Road. We're heading to Panapuan province. It's a province town. And when people park in the road, you gotta take allowances. Somebody's got to give. And I got no problem giving, but they got construction here on the side, so people got to park somewhere, right? Out here in what I call the province, I don't drive this road at night. It's pretty dark through here. Panapuan, that's the little community road. Then you get out here in the province. Dang it! It's all right. This thing will not stay focused. Narrow roads, you can't see what's around the bend because of all the tall weeds. All going out of focus. There we go. Out in the province. Here, we're in Mexico. Let's see. Well, why does it say stop? We got 588. Okay. Yeah, smooth sailing for the next 50 kilometers. Alright, now we're focused on the NLEX. NLEX? Yeah. North Luzon Expressway. It's trying to rain. It's okay. We're used to the rain after this past week. And once we get to Mexico, and the NLEX entrance is just past there. Once you get on the NLEX, North Luzon Expressway. Once you get on NLEX, it's not so bad. It flows pretty decently until you get down close to Metro. But there's also around San Fernando, there's a high volume of on and off traffic there. So you want to be careful with that. And once you get down to San Simon, some would call it San Simon, San Simon, again, there's a lot of people getting on and off for the Apalit exit. So you learn after a little while which ones you got to be careful with. And then once you get past there, it rolls along fairly decently. You got a 5 kilometer viaduct bridge system you got to go over, and then you're down closer to Metro Manila. So you're going to get traffic, whatever, but it's not bad. I'd rather be on the NLEX. That seems to be since I'm from the U.S. and we're used to driving a lot on freeways, so that works out pretty good. But from Mexico to EDSA, well, actually, it's north of EDSA, where the NLEX ends, the toll road, and then you start picking up jeepneys and trikes and things on the same road. Because they don't have tolls, so they get on, and we usually get off at the EDSA exit, and yeah, you got traffic, but it's not bad. But from, I guess you'd call it the north connector, where the first toll road is to the Mexico, it's about 250, 260 pesos, somewhere around there. It's a little less, 230 or something like that to San Fernando. So sometimes if we're coming home from Metro and it's evening, I would rather get off the San Fernando exit, and it's like 17 kilometers home. You get a little bit of traffic, but again, San Fernando's a different animal, because San Fernando has stoplights. And you have to know, don't get in that left lane, don't get in the inside lane, because when you come up to a stoplight, it has a red left turn arrow, and sometimes it'll give you the green straight through arrow, straight through light, and the left green turn line at the same time. And if you're in that inside lane and the light changes but it stays red, you're kind of stuck there until they get a green light and everybody turns, then you can go straight through. So I usually try and stay in the center lane coming up down through San Fernando. The right one, you got people getting off for businesses, coming on for businesses. And another thing, you get to Pampanga, you have a lot more trikes than you do jeepneys. So trikes outnumber jeepneys in San Fernando. People use them for private transportation too. But most of them do about 40 kilometers an hour. It's not very fast, I know, but if I'm doing 40 up and down MacArthur, I'm fine. So let's see what I have never seen a pink pigeon before. It's really weird. I don't know if it's sick or if it's some kind of an albino, or I don't know. You'll see a lot of different kinds of birds here. Maybe I just don't pay attention, but